LOCOG are investigating why many seats were empty during events at venues, including the Aquatic Centre in East London. And they've been unable to confirm to us if more tickets have been put on sale. Areas high in the stands at sold-out event were full, but several hundred more expensive seats lower down were not filled. LOCOG said some accredited seats for press and media were empty, and they want to know why. London 2012 chairman Lord Coe has previously threatened to name and shame companies who do not use their tickets.
I think the morning after, the night before, I think sometimes you do get some teething issues on the first few days, but it's something we really work on with the local organising authority to make sure that this doesn't happen, and you can rest assured that we are looking into that to make sure that everyone who has a seat gets there.
The empty seats were opposite us, but I mean where we were was packed and it was a great vibe, so that was, I mean, you're excited to be there. It's just annoying to see that there's lots of space that was quite close to the pool.
I think they should be giving them to sports clubs, things like that. All these kids that are never going to get to see things like this again. I think that would be a good idea to give them away.
A lot of people wanted tickets and didn't get them, and then we see empty seats in the arena.
I think it's always going to be disappointing to see empty seats, but I guess it's difficult to get it right. So basketball was full, so we were pretty well full, so we were pleased with that. It was a good crowd.
Was it a full arena at the handball?
I think it was pretty much full. There was one section of seats that was still free. I think this was for like officials or participants. I think they could have still sold that because it was completely empty, but all the rest I think was sold out.
There's a lot of corporate sponsors who give a lot of corporate tickets away, and sadly swimming might not be probably one of the most popular sports with corporate sponsors. So if they don't want to go, they don't go, and they might not be thinking of swimming as being the event that they want to go and watch. It's a damn shame. It really is sort of, for me, sickening to see empty seats because there's so many people that want to watch swimming. It's a very popular sport, and I think people at home watching the swimming and seeing those empty seats, well, they'll be asking questions why. And the Olympic Committee and LOCOG will have questions to answer about that because we knew this was going to happen. We knew there were going to be empty seats, but they should have done their utmost to make sure that the people got the tickets, got people to use those tickets properly.
The talk on the ground is that there were corporate hospitality tickets and possibly, the individuals were up very late, perhaps because of the opening ceremony, and so didn't take the offer to take their seat. Maybe the sport wasn't their most preferred sport, and so they may have tickets for other events. And I just think it's a real shame that real supporters of the sport can't be there, and I think that has to be addressed for the future.
I saw on Twitter today someone commented like my 5-year-old daughter would happily have those seats, and that's what it comes down to. Yes, look, sponsorship is very important, but at the same time so are the fans, and it's kind of about getting that balance. If they're not going to turn up, then maybe there should be a last minute on the doors section where people can buy tickets, that they can come here, kind of try their luck. If they get tickets, they get tickets. If they don't, then they don't. But to see empty seats, it's not only bad for people wanting to watch, but it's bad for the swimmers.
There were problems in Greenwich too, where there were also empty seats, and those that were there had long waits for food after vendors ran out. A number of stores ran out of food at lunchtime, meaning customers had to wait for around an hour while vendors restocked. And at the rowing events at Eton Dorney Lake in Buckinghamshire, fans had to queue for up to 50 minutes for free water. There are 5 free water points at the venue and 19 concessions selling water.